This lesson is on the definite article. There is only one definite article, namely the. It is used to identify a specific person, place, or thing. We also use the to refer to specific plural nouns. And we use the with superlatives. We change the pronunciation of the before words that start with vowel sounds. Let's look at some examples. We use the to refer to something which has already been mentioned, and we mean that specific one. There's a new position at work, the job will involve some overtime. So referring to a new position at work, and the job refers to that one, that job, the new position. Yesterday, an armed man robbed the shop. The thief has been caught. So the thief is the armed man in the previous sentence. And we use the when we assume there is just one of something there, even if it's not already been mentioned. So shall we go for a walk in the woods later? Now in this case, we're assuming that you're not surrounded by dozens of woods. There's only really one you can go for a walk in. And our house is opposite the library. Again, you would expect just to be one library, and that's the one we mean. And we use the to identify a specific person or object. So this is the nurse who gave me my medicine. Not any old nurse, but this one, this nurse. We live in the house at the end of the street. So the house and the street, this specific house, this specific street. And we use the to identify unique people or objects. The sun rises in the east. There's only one sun in our solar system anyway. It's a beautiful day. There isn't a cloud in the sky. Again, it's just one sky up there. That's why it's referred to uniquely as the sky. We use the before superlatives. So Peter is the best swimmer in his class. There's only one best swimmer, so it's the best swimmer. Nana is the oldest person in our family. Again, only one oldest person, and this is her. And we use the when we talk about ordinal numbers. So Ian passed his driving test on the second try. This is the first time I've been to China. Now there are lessons on superlatives and there are lessons on ordinal numbers, so please feel free to check those out if you need, just to brush up on those. And we use the with adjectives to refer to a whole group of people. So the French are famous for wine and cheese. There are many special care homes for the elderly. And we use the with decades. There are some dreadful fashion mistakes in the 70s. His parents were born in the 60s. And we also use the with proper names of things like geographical areas, rivers, mountain ranges, islands, oceans, etc. Our cruise down the Nile was most enjoyable. Again, the River Nile in this case. Did Hannibal really cross the Alps with elephants? It is now possible to fly across the Atlantic in only a few hours. Our neighbours went to the Canary Islands on holiday. And we also use the when we're referring to famous buildings and works of art, museums or monuments. The Mona Lisa is on display at the Louvre. So again, we have two examples here. The Mona Lisa is a well-known work of art, and the Louvre is the building that it's on display in. The Washington Monument is an obelisk on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. And we use the when we're talking about hotels, restaurants and pubs. So we're going to the Queen's Arms after work. Do you want to join us? Again, the Queen's Arm is presumably a pub, and that's where they're going after work. It's across the road from the Holiday Inn. That's describing where the pub is. And we change the pronunciation if the word after the starts with a vowel sound. So for instance, we wouldn't say the elephant, because it's a little bit awkward with a the and then an elephant, so we say the elephant. Although we still write it with one E, we speak it as if it had two. So again, in this case, not the elephant, but the elephant. It just makes it flow easier. The orange. The SMS. But the unicorn, because although the word unicorn starts with a vowel, it doesn't have a vowel sound. So we have the unicorn, but the SMS. Because although SMS starts with a consonant, it has a vowel sound.